once again, back once again, back once again, back once again, back once again with a beat. Let the bass kick.
I'm Scott. Welcome to the Wisdom in All Things podcast, where each episode is an attempt to help you quickly understand and apply wisdom in all things, mind, body, and soul. So I search through and I sift through some things that I think are interesting and very helpful. I pull those together into something that's pretty bite-sized that'll really help you out. And in this episode, I want to help you manage your mental focus. Amy Morin says, mentally strong people have healthy habits. They manage their emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in ways that set them up for success in life. And also check out these things that mentally strong people don't do so that you too can become more mentally strong. Taking mental inventory is wise. Knowing what you have, where you stand, an appropriate look inward. We're going to get into a list that can be the basis of necessary introspection in order to keep from being distracted or unwittingly pulled away from our priorities. And it not only can be applied individually, but even consider looking wider toward your teams at work or your family, even small groups. Here's her original list of 13. The things that mentally strong people, mentally focused people don't do. 1, they don't waste their time feeling sorry for themselves. They don't give away their power. 3, they don't shy away from change. They don't waste energy on things they can't control. They don't worry about pleasing everyone. They don't fear taking calculated risks. They don't dwell on the past. They don't make the same mistakes over and over. They don't resent other people's success. They don't give up after the first failure. They don't fear alone time. They don't feel the world owes them anything. And lastly, they don't expect immediate results. So as you take an introspective look and kind of a mental inventory, use this as a checklist to kind of avoid those things that will be distracting or just pull you away from the priorities. So in light of that list, and I'm calling this an assessment, it is provided as more of a list, even a checklist, but in order to be beneficial, it needs to be penetrated just a little bit more. So what I've done is I've taken the list that I breezed through, and I turned those into questions we can consider to help us assess our mental focus. Of course, rather than writing these things down, just pop on over to wisdominallthings.com, look up Manage Your Mental Focus, and of course the article's right there for you, so you can just copy and paste these questions. But let's cover them right now. Question number 1, to help us assess our mental focus. Ask yourself, am I spending too much time focused on self-doubt, what-ifs, or unnecessarily assuming responsibility? Number 2, am I releasing ground that I am called to or appointed to be responsible over? Number 3, am I resistant to the transformation that God is intending for me? Number 4, am I caring for what I'm responsible for in a way that keeps me from looking over the fence or at those things that are beyond my control? Number 5, am I more concerned with gaining the favor of men rather than pleasing God? Number 6, am I paralyzed by the analysis of my options? Am I unwilling to move even though there is sufficient evidence for a decision? Number 7, am I looking back unnecessarily? An evaluation of what has happened can be beneficial, but there comes a time to take from it what you need and then move forward. Number 8, am I not willing or able to make the necessary changes to keep from repeating what is clearly not working? Number 9, am I too attracted to the approach or outcomes of peers or colleagues? Number 10, am I easily demotivated by failure? Maybe up the threshold of failure to like 5 times as a way to mentally move beyond giving up too soon. Number 11, am I able to spend time alone with my thoughts, with time waiting on God? Number 12, am I expecting something that I don't deserve or that will never come? What is the appropriate expectation to have of the world or others? And number 13, am I being patient enough with the process or people involved in producing the results that I'm waiting on? I think you would agree that we don't have a lot of mental focus or energy to waste. So making sure that we don't have any leaks can ensure that we expand our mental focus on those things that are most important and wise. If you're interested in reading through what the Bible has to say about wisdom, go to wisdominallthings.com, and under the Wisdom tab, you'll be able to look into the Old and New Testaments, as well as some great quotes on wisdom and other helpful articles. And of course, catch the latest post. It's all at wisdominallthings.com.